Hey there, YouTube. Coming to you from the kitchen again. And if you happen to be tuning in for the first time, I'm not really a kitchen person. I'm not really a recipe person or somebody that's very good at creating them. But I do like to play from time to time, and I'll come up with an idea for a taste, and I'll explore it and see how it comes out. Some are okay, some are good, some are not so good, but you can always just get in the kitchen and play. It's not going to cost you anything. And I'm going to tell you another little trick too. I've mentioned this a number of times. It's this Chat GPT. I'll tell you a little something that I like to do, not being a recipe person, is I use the free version of Chat GPT, that's OpenAI. And what I'll do is I'll have some ingredients in my head like, ooh, I bet something using this and this and this and this would be kind of tasty. But like I say, once again, I'm not a big kitchen person. So what I'll do is I'll go to ChatGPT and I will type in, and you can get very detailed. The more detailed you get, the better advice or better suggestions that you get. So I did this last evening, and I put a number of ingredients in there, and I said, give me some different possibilities, some different suggestions. Now, one thing, it's never given me like a whole recipe where I just went step by step by step and made it. And a lot of times it will, if it gives me 3, 4, 5 different options, I'll take little pieces from each one. I'll throw something else in there, and then I'll kind of make it my own. But it's really just that easy. So what I've got today is, this is, I don't even know what you'd really call it, but I'll tell you what I put in it. I've got 3 tablespoons of almond butter. Oh, and also too, you use what you can where you can get it, but I'm fortunate here to have 2 sources where I can get just straight natural almond butter. In other words, if I look on the container, the label that's on there, it says almonds, and I see it myself because I actually do it from a self-serve machine. I put my little container under there, I push the button, the almonds are in there, and boom, out comes the almond butter. So you don't have all the the added sugar and the preservatives and whatever else they put in there. So 3 tablespoons of almond butter, 2 cloves of minced garlic, 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 1 tablespoon of coconut aminos. And this was just a little something I thought I would try because of the seeds in there, is 1 teaspoon of everything bagel seasoning, because the everything bagel seasoning has sesame seeds and poppy seeds in there. Oh, and then I put a 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes in there just to give it a little bit of heat. I put, I'm not going in any particular order with the ingredients here. I put 2 dates in there. And I would say, I kind of always like to break it down like this, because sometimes I use medjool dates and sometimes I'll just use the little package dates, the daglet dates. So if you're using medjool dates, you use 2 dates. If you're using the others, I double it and I use 4. And then I used a half of a cup of water, blended it up. I made this one in my NutriBullet, and it came out good. Like I say, it's not a home run. Not every one of them is going to be a home run. And sometimes I will come up with a dressing or any kind of recipe that I enjoy it, but it's not necessarily in the rotation. In other words, I'm not going to make it over and over and over again. Now this one is very good. This one is probably about a 6 or 7 on a scale of 10. And this one I might tweak a little bit, see what else I can do with it, but it's a good dressing as it is. So, maybe give it a try, play with it. Use these, like I said, main thing is I just want to tell you that you can create recipes yourself out there and not have to always be taking notes and asking people, what's in that? What's the recipe? Create your own recipes. Just get in the kitchen and start playing with it. But anyhow, give it a try. Let me know what you think, and have a beautiful rest of the week. Peace.